Guys, welcome back to the channel to another Arena Breakout video. Now this is part 2 of the key locations for, in fact, map 2, also known as Valley. Now this one is the one with the beach house on, with the really hard to kill boss that appears on the stairs and just annihilates you every time you go near. It's also home to the helicopter extraction and an underground extraction, which has a 50-50 sort of chance of appearing, and you need certain conditions to meet to escape both these points, but that's a different video entirely. However guys, we're going to go through the different locations of each key for this map, so if you do us a massive favour, hit that like button on the video and make sure you do subscribe to the channel, and make sure you do check out the link in below to get probably the best thumb sleeves on the market right now. Make sure you use my code so I get a little bit of commission in the background there. So let's get straight into it. Right guys, first one of the video is of course the radar station security room. Now it doesn't really have much in, as you'll see in a second, but might be worth an open on blockade, might get a decent weapon in the weapon crate, you don't know. But it's the first on the list, as always. A lot of these keys are kind of useless, but if you find them and you've got them on you, it might be worth just opening the room just to see what you can find in them. Number 2, guys, is the port storage room. Now, again, not much in this one, but worth an open on blockade, at least to see what's in there. Sometimes items can spawn on the table. They didn't, in fact, this time. However, it is located in, well, obviously, the port on map 2. So if you look in the bottom left, you'll see on the map where I just indicated on the video where it was. But relatively easy to get to. Not very many scarves in the area to stop you. Right, this next one, guys, number 3, Cabin in the Forest. Don't know why the key's called Cabin in the Forest, but it is located at Forest Cabin. It's not even a cabin, it's just an iron gate on like an underground shelter, which, to tell you the truth, doesn't have a great deal of stuff in it. However, it does have a chance to spawn an extraction point, which you can only use by opening the door. So for instance, if you're on blockade mode, you're a bit desperate to escape, and you do have the key on you, you can open it up. However, I think on blockade mode, occasionally the elite scarves do spawn inside of it or around it, so it is a bit of a risky one. But if, like I say, if you're desperate to escape, you can use this one, assuming the red smoke is there when you go down. Number 4, guys, is the small factory basement key. Now, this is in the northernmost of the map, and there's 2 entrances, one either side of the basement, and the red door's relatively hard to miss. However, there is a lot of scarves spawn upstairs and downstairs, so it is a bit of a challenging one to get into on harder modes, but on, you know, on normal it's relatively easy. Now, alongside the basement door, you can see here there is quite a bit of loot in the complex itself, so it is worth the trip even if you don't have the key. If you do have the key, you might get some additional stuff down there, so definitely worth a look if you're looking for a less risky version of this map to get some loot from. Number 5, guys, is the RV camp house. Now, it's the only house in the RV camp, which is literally labelled on the map RV. You know, it's the place with the caravans and the meds and the tents and stuff like that. It's like a little campsite, but it's the only building there. Now, I don't recall the last time I went in this room on the Chinese server if it had any decent stuff in, but I do think it's got at least some valuables in. Might be worth a look on blockade mode. Might get some gold or rare items. Who knows? Definitely worth a look anyway. I see a lot of people going for this place. I remember pre-update, before they changed the RV camp, it used to be completely different. You used to find all the rare stuff on the tables, and I think they moved all that stuff into this room. In at number 6, guys, is the Valley Village office. Now, I haven't actually looted this place. I rarely ever come here unless it's to hunt players down, because it's overlooked by Sniper Hill, where people will sit with SKSs or Mosins and literally pop your head as soon as you run past. So it's a very risky place to sit and put a key into a doorway, that's for sure. But all the same, if that's the case, it must have some decent loot inside, so you never know. But it is located in the Valley Village, and it's the only door that's actually closed, which you obviously need a key for. The rest of them are already open, so you can tell which one it is from that. Right, guys, in at number 7, 8, 9, these are all in the same place, hence why I'm putting them all together, is in fact in the beach villa. Now, the garage is as you come in with the car in the garage. You go in through the side door and you find a locked door for the garage, usually a good place to loot. We've got the master bedroom, which is on the 1st floor or the 2nd floor, depending on which way you look at it, in the main villa. And finally, you've got the storage, which is pretty much underneath the master bedroom. Now, obviously, these ones are the most risky ones. You're going to run into a lot of players here. You've got got a chance of the scav boss spawning, and of course there is a lot of scavs running around. So if you are going to these places, I suggest you bring some decent loot at least, because this is the main place where majority of players will go, and it also, from out the whole map, being in the red zone, it is the highest loot area to get decent stuff. Anyway guys, that's been map 2 Valley, all key locations. Hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, please hit that like button and make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Check out all my socials in the links in the description, and have a good day. So anyway guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye for now.